Everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing reading for sign of Scorpio, and keep in mind that this will not resonate for every Scorpio. If you'd like a personal reading, that's going to be the first link in the description down below. Repeat that. First link in the description down below for a personal reading. You also find a bunch of things there in the description. You can find my Etsy shop, which has my tarot and my oracle cards on there. A bunch of things there on my Etsy shop in the description down below. You should definitely go check that out. Go on there, go buy something, Scorpio. Really appreciate that. You can also find my shirt store, my website, different social media platforms I'm on, as well as Patreon. All that's in the description down below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. I do appreciate donations here. So Scorpio, you know what's quite interesting is in May, like on the 15th or the 16th, or like both. I was trying to look up the exact date, but it says both. But we're having like Scorpio full moon, which is called like the flower moon as well. But it's also going to be a lunar eclipse, so that's quite interesting. Anyways, let's see what's going on with you. What Spirit has in store for yourself. So number 22 would commit. 41 would notice the pattern. 23 would be present. Or 33 is an important number with fine-tune. Or 27 with adorn the temple. 42 would be magnetized. Or 15 would give birth. We're giving birth to Scorpio. We have number 17 with stretch and expand. Okay, I feel like you are expanding here. Being in the present moment. Alright. Fully committing Scorpio. I feel like there's something you're trying to create, something you're trying to like bring in here with that give birth card. Something that you're attracting as well. Adorning yourself. There's a pattern here. Like you are expanding, but there's a pattern here that's telling you to notice and to kind of like fine tune here. Now, let's have a look more at these cards because they have deeper messages within the book. 15. It says, can you feel it? In this very moment, you are blooming with creative potential. You are called to bring great things into being. The divine feminine force of creation is flowing powerfully through you. Be open to this cosmic energy that constantly inundates the universe, awakening new life and bringing the formless into form. Deep within you, ideas and inspirations are incubating, preparing for the moment when they will burst forth into the tangible world. Indeed, you are an immaculate vessel containing the fertile codes of creation, and your projects and endeavors are expressions of the great cosmic dance of creation itself. It says, bring this energy into your conscious awareness now. Know that you are an innate creator by divine design. It says, dance through this life as an awakened, fertile force, connected to your creativity as an endless wellspring of vitality, passion, and joy. Anchor your awareness to the destiny of the earth and your earth body. As you usher your creations into physical manifestation, care for your blossoming ideas and inspirations as the precious gifts and miracles they are. Give them time, space, attention, and nourishment they require. Take a moment to tune into what will best support the blessed process of their becoming. Perhaps the creations wishing to be birthed through you would benefit from a creative space such as a design or designated room or area in your home. Maybe they are asking you to carve a regular time into your schedule to adopt a new habit or let go of an old one, or recharge your motivation with inspiring activities and outings. Your creative practice is not something to burden with expectations or conditions, such as recognition, validation, or financial success. Rather, it is something to care for attentively and compassionately, just as you would a beloved child or pet. Are you caring? Are you a caring, contentious parent, or to your inner artist and sacred artistic path? Now's the time to make the positive shifts that will allow you to answer with a resounding yes. It says activate and embody this wisdom by standing in a wide squat with your toes and knees turned outward. Hold your hands a few inches from your belly, and with your right wrist crossed over the left, palms facing down to the earth and fingertips facing out away from the body. Rotate your hands and fingertips inwards towards the body so that your left wrist becomes the top wrist for the moment. Then continue the wrist rotation until the right wrist is again on top with fingers facing outward and palms facing up. Continue this fluid wrist rotation in front of the belly region as you stand in a deep open squat. Allow your fingers to unfurl during the wrist rotation movement as you imagine that you are sending energy from your womb area to the earth. Repeat this process, deepening in and out of your squats as you feel guided to facilitate a feeling of creative flow, offering, and release. The world longs to be gifted with the beauty and love of your soul's essence through your unique creations. Remember that the creative birthing process is a never-ending journey of aliveness and presence. Infuse every step of this journey with mindfulness and reverence. Comfort can be a wonderful thing, but when we never stretch beyond our comfort zone, we limit our possibilities and life becomes boring and stale. You might say that our comfort zone defines and holds in place that which our limits are upward growth and forward movement. On the other hand, expanding our comfort zone allows us to burst through the blocks of all varieties and experience the success, spontaneity, and fulfillment we desire. In life, dance, athletics, and all forms of creativity and embodied movement, when you feel the edge of discomfort and safely move beyond it, you gain proficiency and ascend into higher levels of mastery. You strengthen both the body and mind. You open up new channels of energy and new avenues of expression. Just as you wouldn't push your body so hard that you injure yourself, it's important to temper your discipline with loving awareness. Stretching the body and trying something new can be exhilarating and joyful when done with mindful self-approval rather than harsh self-punishment. Depending on what your intuition dictates, this may look a number of ways. It may be trying something that intimidates you, moving bravely through something strenuous, or simply stretching a tiny bit further each day. An important aspect of the spiritual path involves recognizing the inner resistance that keeps you small and stops you from experiencing your heart's desires. For example, while even the most experienced performers still feel a degree of stage fright, they also know that to deny their calling will only serve to crush their joy. Additionally, you'll benefit from expanding your perspective and seeing other points of view. Relax overly rigid opinions and consider the situation from every angle. Allow your sense of reality to be more fluid, get comfortable with the paradoxes, and release either or type of thinking. Being open to more than one thing being true at once. To anchor this message in your body, stand on your tiptoes and reach your hands up to the sky. Stretch from fingers to toes while lengthening your spine. Become as tall as you can, then gently, with a flat back, fold forward to touch your toes. Continue this rhythmic movement, inhaling as you stretch upward and exhaling as you stretch down. Gently invite your muscles to stretch further each time, while allowing your perspective to become more fluid and expansive as you move. Any lengthening or strengthening form of embodied movement will help anchor this message, particularly when it takes you past your comfort zone. When you listen to your body and lovingly push it forward with stretching or strenuous exercise, you'll discover that pain and discomfort are nothing more than sensations. Staying with the exercise in a safe and mindful way can reveal a deeper level of endurance, excellence, and personal power. Reach for the cosmos, broaden your horizons, blaze through boundaries, move beyond apprehensive resistance, and find this magical blessing on the other side. Tap into new worlds of possibility. You'll be surprised and delight yourself with just how far you can go. Make a clear choice and commit fully in thought, word, and action. When you are grounded in clear intention and you commit with impeccable integrity and dedication, the universe instantly mirrors that vibration back to you to support you in the most effective way, in the highest possible level. If you aren't grounded in crystal clear intention, perhaps feeling uncertain or wishy-washy about where you're going or how you intend to get there, the universe will mirror back that to you too. While it is sometimes appropriate to let go of attachment to outcome and trust conditions as they unfold as they will, you have been born into this earthly experience to forge a unique path and manifest conditions according to your specific desires. And now is a time when your soul will most benefit from doing just that. Teachers of various forms of classical Indian arts have a saying, technique is freedom. If you have seen a master ballerina letting emotion and inspiration flow through her body while executing moves with stunningly perfect form, you have witnessed this dynamic in action. Through her art, the dancer's unwavering commitment unlocks a new level of freedom for her, simultaneously bringing a uniquely liberating current of energy into this world. Similarly, just as diamonds are formed out of carbon by intense pressure and heat, your commitment serves as a strong force that will transform your efforts into eternal treasures of sparkles and light. This is true in your dance or yoga practice as it is in every other aspect of your life. Don't worry about making a wrong decision. The only wrong choice is the one you don't make. Once a decision is made, whether it's about a course of study, your art, career, a relationship, a positive habit, or any form of self-cultivation, you will find your power and passion activated. Allow this to fuel that decision with a single-minded purpose and to recharge your commitment on the days when you could use a little extra motivation. Following embodied practice will help you get clear on your intention or otherwise bolster a commitment that's already in place. Stand in a wide lunge with your front knee bent, your back leg straight, both feet pointing forward. Look straight ahead and raise your arms to a 45-degree angle. Extend your arms out in front of you and slightly angled up so that your hands are at eye level, keeping your arms elongated and straight with your elbows locked. Make your hands into blades by keeping your fingers straight and together. Bring your hands together at the thumbs, palms facing downward towards the earth. Gaze out over your fingertips and imagine a laser beam of diamond white light emanating from your third eye chakra. Stay in this position for 90 seconds. Devote yourself completely to your highest visions and goals. This will fortify your self-esteem and help you create beautiful conditions in every area of your life. It will also empower you to bring blessings to the world in a way that only you can. Let me get this card here. It says, you are alive within the great field of unified consciousness, and this great field of unified consciousness is alive within you. You are not separate from this field. It is you, and you are it. At the truest and most authentic level, everything is perfect as it is now, just as everything is unfolding flawlessly, and for your ultimate benefit to the linear human mind, this presents a paradox. If it's already perfect, why should you take constructive action or draw upon your power to change the situation for the better? The divine mind with which you are inseparable, both can be true. It can all be perfect, and you can choose to create positive change. Your situation will immediately benefit when you come into your true presence. This means accepting and allowing what is now, in its eternity, including what takes place within and all around you. You do not fight against it, and you do not tell stories about what is and what isn't, or what should be and what shouldn't be. What thoughts or stories can you let go of to bring about a stronger feeling of peace? Breathe out the self-created stress of your mental constructs and come into simple, open-hearted, clear-minded presence. Widen your bandwidth beyond the limited view of reality that your ego mind has constructed to make it feel safe. Dissolve your sense of separation into the unified field of pure potentiality. There's a beautiful phrase in Indian martial arts that translates as, when the body becomes all eyes. This describes a state of hypersensitivity and acute awareness you can experience when you merge with the world, so that each cell in your body becomes like an eye, perceiving all pulsating points of potential that comprise this reality. To bring body, mind, and spirit together in present moment awareness, stand comfortably with your spine straight and your knees slightly bent, feet hip width apart. Take some deep breaths and then come into a comfortable, natural rhythm with your breath. Each palm flat to hold your fingers tightly together so your hands are like blades. While staring straight ahead, bring your left hand to hover a few inches over your belly. Keep the hand parallel to the earth and the palm facing up towards the sky, and the pinky side of your hand in towards your belly button. Bring your right hand to hover in front of your heart center and sternum. Hold it perpendicular to the earth with your palm facing left and fingers pointing up towards the sky. Hold this full body posture and breathe consciously while becoming more aware of all your sense perceptions and with every inch of your body's feeling. Your presence is a gift not only to yourself but to all other beings. It helps to bring everyone's awareness into resonance with the one awareness known as the God or Goddess. Step fully into the eternal now. Become a clear reflection of the divine for others, a shining example of the cosmic dance. Your body is a living, breathing temple. Today, acknowledge and celebrate the divine presence that dwells within you by engaging in the sacred art of adornment. Beauty is both an aspect of and pathway to the divine. This card encourages you to call forth and magnify this divine beauty through the subtle arrangement of texture, color, form, shape, and sparkle in relation to your dress, decoration, and self-care. Just as a temple is regularly enhanced with flowers, candles, and incense and such other high vibratory expressions, treat your body as a sacred place too. Adorn it with the same degree of loving attention through intentional adornment. In literal truth, your body is a temple. After all, a temple is a physical anchor, container of the living presence of the infinite Holy Spirit. And this is a clear and accurate definition of your physical body. It is highly appropriate to pay worshipful tribute to the glorious temple of your body. Through careful and loving adornment, caring about our appearance may be considered superficial and frivolous. Mainstream commercial culture regularly attempts to exploit our insecurities to negatively inspire us to buy products such as cosmetics and clothes. It's time to place your attention on a far superior origin. The truth is, caring for and adoring your body is a sacred act. Getting dressed can be a conscious ritual that attunes you to the goddess energy alive in the world and in yourself. Decorate and beautify yourself from a place of profound power and radiant respect. When you live from this perspective, a new level of empowerment will be born within you and the world at large. Not only will you fortify your self-image and self-worth, but you also improve the self-esteem and self-reverence of your entire human family now. For generations to come, sacred adornment requires you to connect with yourself to discover your authentic style. And self-care habits go beyond mass conditioning and fear-based programming to identify the colors, patterns, scents, accessories, and practices that feel like you, and that help you elevate your everyday consciousness into the realm of sublime. Own this wisdom now by consciously and intentionally adorning yourself. To do so, state the following affirmations as you place the corresponding accessory or anoint the appropriate area with your favorite skin-friendly essential oil or perfume oil. Anoint the area of your forehead, just as above the center point of your eyebrows, with oil as you state, I am wise. Place earring in your ears, or anoint your earlobes with oil as you state, I am aware. Accessorize with a bracelet or ring, or anoint your palms and wrists with oil as you state, I am connected. Adorn your throat with a short necklace, or anoint your throat with oil as you state, I am confident, I communicate clearly. Place a long necklace around your neck and anoint your heart with oil as you state, I am loved, I am love. Fasten a belly chain or belt around your waist, or anoint your navel with oil as you state, I am whole. Don an ankle or toe ring, or anoint the soles of your feet with oil as you state, I am grounded in the nourishing power of Mother Earth. Finish by taking some deep breaths. Notice the buoyant feeling of consecrated energy pulsing through your body. Temple. Your body is the most precious, high, and holy sanctuary of one of the sacred consciousness. If you were to live truly from this knowing, how would you adorn yourself? Do this every day, not only on special occasions. Being in tune is being in absolute alignment with divine source. As an alive, dynamic being, fine-tuning is a lifelong process. Throughout your journey, you'll be called to come into greater and greater levels of balance, mastery, and joy. Like a concert cellist is awake to the tiniest adjustments required to play the most harmonious sound, you must initiate the loving shifts that will allow you to come into greater resonance, the most authentic and melodious expression of you. With absolute love, take an honest look at yourself and your life to discover what may be out of alignment. Without judging or berating yourself, becoming acutely aware of how you are spending your time, fueling your body, inspiring your mind, and nourishing your spirit. Do your words, actions, habits, relationships, and activities fully support your highest hopes, your spiritual values, and your regular connection with God or Goddess or all that is? Have you been aligning with the purity and truth of your divine essence and source? What is ultimately the highest and most harmonious vibration of love? Or is it all possible that you've been aligning with something else such as fear, worldly ambition, or low self-worth? Remember that your life is perfectly unfolded, and you have drawn this card as a loving nudge at precisely the right time. All that you have learned and mastered up to this point supports you in a journey of continued expansion, and none of this expansion would be possible without mistakes or missteps, which are immensely valuable for your soul's evolution. Still, it can be uncomfortable to purify and release the things that keeps us out of tune, particularly when they involve addictions or substances or behaviors such as codependency in relationships with others. Release all that no longer serves you, and have compassion and patience with yourself during this process of upgrading your life and raising your vibration. Hold the clear inner vision of standing in sovereign, self-loving integrity, and you'll not fail to become a pure channel through which divine wisdom and beauty will flow. This movement in vocalization practice will immediately bring you into greater resonance with love and source. Stand with your feet touching, or just a few inches apart. Raise your arms above your head and touch your palms together in a high prayer pose. With legs straight and engage core muscles, focus on your root chakra, the area at the base of your spine, and intone the sound Om, sending the vibration of sound to this area. Repeat with each other's 6 main chakras: your lower belly, your upper belly, above your belly button, middle of your sternum, your heart center, your throat, your third eye, and the crown of your head. With each Om, feel or sense the energy center healing, relaxing, balancing, and detoxifying. As you purify and uplift your vibration, you simultaneously increase your ability to channel the divine qualities of beauty, harmony, and love, and to pour them forth upon the world. In much the same way that a song returns to its chorus, the object of your inquiry has been a recurring pattern in your life. Look back, identify its history and origins. When you locate the repetitive melodies in the orchestra of your life, you can rewrite the song and dance to a different tune. Move beyond the surface layers of your life to uncover the belief systems, values, imperatives that are creating the underlying pattern of your reality. With pure love and unconditional self-approval, be willing to examine the filaments and threads that are weaving the fabric of your experience. What is familiar about this situation? How far back can you trace it? And maybe the situation that you're experiencing has roots in your personal history. It could go back even further to the history of your family, heritage, culture, or even your past lives. We often feel frustrated when we identify the reappearance of a challenging pattern because we imagine we've been running around in circles. This is never the case. What looks like a circle is a spiral dance, bringing you even closer to the center of your soul. Each time a similar lesson appears, you have the opportunity to learn it in a new way, in a more profound way, until you master it and ultimately integrate it. You will treasure every twirl of the spiral dance as you come to see all the power and wisdom you've gained along the way. Receiving this card is auspicious because it means it is time to acknowledge this old pattern so you can transform it, transcend it, and set yourself free. Assess and affirm your values. Clean up outmoded belief systems. Get rid of faulty foundations and send strong, healthy roots deep into the fertile soil of the cosmic co-creation. To embody the wisdom of this card, take your time, select 2 songs, one that represents the old, challenging pattern you're ready to let go of, and one that represents the new you'd like to call in. First, dance to the song representing the old pattern. Feel how ready you are to let go of this, and connect deeply with just how far back it goes. Then, as you dance the new song, feel yourself shifting, dispersing, and releasing the old pattern. Establish the beautiful new feelings and conditions you are now choosing to experience. Your new awareness will activate your freedom, clarify what you don't want, choose what you do want, and be unserving in your determination to organize your life around that choice. The magnetic desire you feel is divine in nature. The energy of attraction toward a path, person, hobby, place, practice, culture, or something else is what propels and perpetuates. I can't speak right, Scorpio, just kind of go with it. Your growth and expansion. This card asks you to pay close attention to what you are naturally drawn toward and move fearlessly in that direction. The magnetism you feel is a cosmic message that something beautiful is awaiting your discovery. Even if you don't understand or can't foresee where this compelling force of attraction is leading you, allow yourself to be driven by it, and you'll experience powerful alignment with your true purpose and path. It's a relationship, project, undertaking, or endeavor that your heart wants to invest in, but your mind tells you that there's some reason why you shouldn't. For example, some people talk themselves out of going back to school by saying they're too old, or don't pursue a dream because it's too risky, or avoid yoga because they're not flexible. If you can identify a storyline for yourself, it's great news. It means you now have the ability to step out of that self-sabotaging narrative, so you can acknowledge your dream and bring it into form. The benefit of following this magnetic inner guidance are immense. You'll begin moving with the current realm of your dreams, which will propel you towards your ideal life. You also burst out of ruts and begin to transcend long-standing patterns of boredom, stagnation, anxiety, and depression. Be assured that like attracts like. By honoring the magnetic force within you, you will activate and increase your magnetism. You'll feel and be more dynamic and attractive in all forms of positivity and blessings, such as wealth, romance, happiness, and success, will naturally be drawn to you. Feel this natural momentum and magnetism by standing with your feet slightly more than hip distance apart, knees slightly bent. Begin to twist your torso back and forth at a steady pace, rotating from the mid-lower spine. Relax your arms and hands completely, letting them naturally careen through the air. You wrap around your middle as you twist one side and then the other. Notice how your arms extend outward as you twist, and then, at the furthest point, connect with your abdomen and back. Feel the natural pull of this force in the alive movement, and the interconnection throughout your heart, your belly, and your mind. Your body's messages will steer you towards your most significant life experiences. Drop into your body and check in with your dreams to notice where you feel the pull. Say yes to your enthusiasm and bless your life with indescribable joy. Okay, Scorpio, that was a really long reading. Alright, but that is the messages we have for you, the processes, the steps that you can take with that. Alright, but let's get some moons and times for yourself now. Just following it. We have this moon, dragon, stars. Connecting with the moon, Scorpio, connecting with the dragon. Dragon be the giant, so excited about the dragon. Giant be power, strength, good luck, prosperity, supernatural powers, and we have the star on it. Star can be Aquarius. You can have those placements, one around you. Star can also be wishing upon a star. We have Horus. We have the dragon once again, just describe what the dragon was. Then we also have the rainbow on it. Rainbow is ascension. So you have movement happening, Scorpio, where there once was stagnancy. You're stepping into more strength, more power here, and you are being protected. So, that's all I have for you. Like I said, first link in the description down below for personal reading. Also go to my Etsy shop. Go in there, go buy something. Really appreciate that. And if you want to see more content, like, subscribe. Bye, guys.